coach gave me a refeed meal. He said I could have it any day this weekend. I think I'm going to do it tonight. I was debating whether I should do it tomorrow, which is Sunday, because my check-in is on Monday. So for him to be able to see like what my body looks like after like a burger and fries, in case he wants to like incorporate that into my peak week protocols. But I decided it's better for me to have it tonight because I worked shoulders today and then I'm working glutes tomorrow, and glutes is my hardest day. It takes me like 3 hours usually because it's just a lot of exercises and I'm really trying to push heavy weight. So I just feel like my body will be better fueled for the workout if I eat it tonight, as opposed to trying to push through my glute day on a low carb day with the promise of having a burger afterwards. Like, I know maybe psychologically that might help me, but I just think like having the actual carbs in my body would be better. So I think I want a peanut butter and jelly burger. Like, I don't know why I've been craving that. Impossible Burger, obviously, or Beyond, because I'm vegetarian. And I'm definitely gonna have some sweet potato fries, so I'm gonna get that later. Today I am just gonna go get a massage. I was like, I need to do like a little self-care this weekend because I've just been go, just like working. And my neck was really bothering me yesterday, and I'm like, I think I'm gonna get a massage. I've had a great week because my coach has been checking on me like more than usual. Like, normally we only talk when I have my check-in and, you know, like he gives me my protocols. But this week he like randomly sent me a text with like a picture of my first competition stage shot next to my 7-week out check-in, and he was like, you already beat last year's physique like at 7 weeks out. So he's like, you're doing great, like you're gonna do amazing. And that was really nice to hear, like in the middle of the week. I was like, aw, like so sweet. And then yeah, he just like checked on me again yesterday or today, and sent me a voice memo because I told him how like the show is the day before my 30th birthday, so it's really special for me. And he was like, oh, well then it's going to be a double celebration when you win. So I love my coach. And he, like I said, he cut two cardio sessions out from this week. So yesterday I completely rested, which felt so weird to like not lift, not do cardio. I still got my steps in. I did like 17,000 steps yesterday, but it just felt really weird. And I was like on the couch, like folding my laundry, like I don't know, I just had all this energy. I was like, oh, I want to like go to the gym. But yeah, I went and picketed at Netflix because writers are on strike right now, and I am a writer, so I went out to support. So that's what helped me get my 17,000 steps in. So yeah, still had a lot of activity, but I just felt really restless, and like I miss the gym when I don't go. So yeah, I'm also at the point of prep now where like people are just like making comments and like noticing like how lean I'm getting. Like this one girl that like comes to LA Fitness, and she's not my client or anything, but she's seen me since I started training there. Just came up to me today and was like, you're looking so good. I just have to tell you, like, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And so it's just nice to hear that like the results are happening, because sometimes like when you've been on prep for so long, your body just kind of starts to look the same to you, and you're like, am I making progress? Like, I don't know, I can't tell. That's why you need a coach. That's why it's super important to have a coach, because you are your own worst critic. You do not see your body the same way that others see your body. So yeah, so it's just really nice to hear. And like other people have been coming up to me like, wow, you're leaning out. So yeah, we're feeling good, we're thriving. I will get back on when I have my refeed meal later. I've secured the bag. You already know I had to check, make sure Peanut butter and jelly burger. It's going down. Sweet potato fries. Oh, I'm a happy girl. I'm it's my it's like that like fat burner cream or whatever. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like struggling to I always struggle to lose fat from like here. Like my upper body leans out, but it's like yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, I am finally doing the Q&A that I promised in the last video, but that just never happened because that ended up being too long of a video. When I thought I didn't have enough content, I ended up having too much. So I am doing this Q&A now. So this is going to be about all things prep related, like training, nutrition, competition, what have you. I put some like question blurb thing on my Instagram stories, and this is what I got. So yeah, let's get into it. What's the easiest part of prep for you? I would have to say the routine. Like I'm somebody that thrives on structure and like having like a routine to follow every day. So it's really easy for me like to have like to go by macros and then like have my food plugged into an app and like know what all my meals are going to be and just execute it, you know, just like go, okay, this is what I'm having for breakfast, lunch, dinner, just have it all like set up. I would say that's the easiest part for me. Yeah. I mean, it's obviously easy for me to go to the gym every day because that's what I would do anyway, even if I wasn't on prep. But like the training is different in competition prep. Like I'm definitely training more to failure than I would be like when I'm not in prep. And like the training days are longer. So yeah, final answer, routine. How much weight do you still have to lose? So I always tell people this because my clients ask about this a lot. It's not about the weight. Like some girls are like 140 pounds on stage and some girls are 115. So last year when I was on stage, I want to say my first show, I was 116. My second show, I was 112 or 113, something like that. So right now I'm sitting at 119.6. So maybe a few more pounds. Like I have 4 weeks and I've been consistently losing about a pound to a pound and a half a week. So I'd say I'll probably end up in the 113 to 116 range again. But that's not like what you're judged on. Like they don't care about your weight. Okay, what body fat percent do you need to be at? So again, doesn't matter. They don't judge you based on that. But I think last year, I don't remember because I didn't do an in-body scan last year, which I wish I did. I think I did one when I was like 9 or 10 weeks out and I was at 15% body fat. So on stage, I was probably at 10, 11. I did do my body fat. I did get like an in-body scan a month ago, like a month and a half ago, and I was 19%. And then I got one last weekend and I was 15%. So I dropped 4% body fat in a month. So I have another month to go. So if I drop another 4%, I'll be at 11% maybe. Women just need to like have more body fat on them in general when they're competing than men, because we need more body fat for hormonal reasons. So like, whereas a man will probably get on stage at like 2 to 5% body fat, a woman will probably be on stage at like 9 to 12%, I would say. So yeah. Are you really hungry? I'm gonna say stand by for this answer, because I'm not, and I haven't been this whole prep. Like, I've been fine, because so my calories were pretty high at the beginning. They were like well over 2,000. Hi guys. Okay, clearly it's a different day, but I have to continue the questions because I had filmed this in a separate video from the day that you just saw. But I had to go get a new phone yesterday, and somewhere in the transfer of items, I lost the second part of the Q&A video, so I am redoing it now. So yeah, I think where I left off, I was saying how my calories were super high at the beginning of prep, and they stayed pretty high until like a week ago. I mean, I would say I was comfortable eating. I started well over 2,000, and then he dropped it down to my high carb days. My high carb days were 1,800, 1,900 calories, and then my low carb days were 1,700. So I was pretty happy with that. Like, my body really adapted well to those calories. I never really felt hungry. But I'm saying stand by because now my calories are at 13 something, 1350, 1360, something like that. And I mean, we are in the last 4 weeks, so I knew they were gonna get low. So I'll probably have moments of hunger in the next coming weeks. But up until now, the answer would be no. How long do you spend at the gym? So I aim for 2 hours. It somehow always ends up being more than that, just because I spend like a ridiculous amount of time like on my phone, scrolling on Instagram, taking pictures, filming content. So my lifts take me anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half. If it's a leg day, it's minimum an hour and a half. My glute day can take me upwards of 2 hours. But if it's an upper body day, I can get in and out in an hour. But then my cardio was at 40 minutes for the past like several weeks. Now it's been increased to an hour and 5 minutes. So, but I can break that up. So like I can do like a morning session and an evening session if I want. But so now I'm gonna be spending minimum of 2.5 hours at the gym. It ends up being 3 every time. I just fool myself and I'm like, oh, I'll just take less rest today, but never happens. How do you train for so long? Pre-workout, caffeine. No, just, I mean, I like being at the gym, right? Like I love lifting. So it's not like hard for me to like be there for that long. Granted, I do have other things outside of the gym that I need to do and need to be productive with. I'm an actor and a writer, so like I have other things. But you know, it's something that just needs to get done. Like when I'm in prep, it's like, this just needs to happen. But yeah, as far as like energy wise, I take pre-workout. I usually drink coffee in the morning. And then sometimes I'll have like an extra coffee during the day. and just making sure I fuel myself right. So I try to have more carbs before my workout, rather than like, I played around one time with like I had more fat before my workout and I felt like garbage. So definitely a high carb meal before, like an hour before. Yeah. How much caffeine is incorporated? Black coffee? Yes, I drink black coffee. I don't know if that's what they meant, but I drink, so my caffeine consumption goes up the longer I'm in prep. So at the beginning, I wasn't even drinking coffee at the beginning of prep. I was just having pre-workout. But as the weeks have gone on and my food has gotten lower, I feel like I need caffeine just to like kind of stave off hunger, because it is an appetite suppressant. It at least helps me with my appetite. So, and it's just something to like, drink, other than water. So the caffeine consumption is totally like up to you. I like to have my coffee in the morning, pre-workout before my training session, and then I'll usually have a second cup of coffee to get me through like my evening clients, because I work in the morning and then again in the evening. So yeah, that'll probably honestly increase in the next 4 weeks. I'll probably be doing caffeine pills as well, just because your energy starts to decrease the longer prep goes on, because you're tired. So yeah, that is it. That's all oh, well, I'll also say in my coffee, I guess to answer the black coffee part of that question, yes, I drink my coffee black because I don't want to waste macros on almond milk or oat milk. But I do put stevia or monk fruit in my coffee, but those sweeteners will also come out 2 weeks before the show, just because as you get closer, you want to cut out all kind of like artificial sweeteners. Even if they're 0 calories, it's just an extra precaution in case, it bloats you, you don't digest it well, whatever. So yes, the answer is black coffee. Okay, that was all the questions I got from you guys. Thank you so much for watching this, and I will see you in the next clip.